Illustrator, and welcome to my first vlog. This is actually the third time I'm recording this intro because the first time I was just like touching my hair, rambling about random stuff, moving a lot, and trying to edit that was like taking me hours, and I was like, I might as well just re-record this intro. So yes, kind of like a little introduction. I am an illustrator, like I said, and I started maybe a little over a year ago, just fully going into like illustrating and making stickers and opening up an Etsy shop and stuff. So it's been really fun. I've been learning a lot. There's a lot of highs and lows, art blocks. So kind of some fast facts, I guess. I live in Texas. I'm married and I have a dog. So I want to introduce to the world. This is June. She is a little over a year and a half. We got her in June of last year, even though she was a lot of work, but she brightens our day. Okay, so that's June. I started illustrating last year full time in like September, October of last year. After having a pretty rough year, 2019, that's a whole nother story. The way that I've always kind of coped since I was younger was drawing, and I've been drawing since, I mean, as long as I can remember, like doing crafts and stuff like that. And so after my husband's accident, I started to draw a lot. It kind of just got to the point where I was just like constantly drawing, and I was actually going into grad school for counseling. I had dropped out previously because of my husband's accident, and so I was going to start again in the fall of 2020. There was just so much going on, and I felt really like I wasn't ready, I guess, or I don't know, I just felt disconnected from going back to school. I didn't have like peace about it, I guess. One day I just randomly decided to open my Etsy shop, and I had one sticker sheet, and it kind of just started from there. And I feel like for a long time I have had an interest in becoming an artist, but I never really thought it was a real job because, I mean, I think all of society kind of thinks that. It wasn't until I started watching other artists' studio vlogs that I realized this is like a real thing. Like, you can actually do this as your job. And I actually have a friend who's a children's book author, and he reached out to me, just told me that he really saw that I could do children's books illustrations. It was really encouraging me to like go into the illustration world, I guess. Even though right now I'm not doing children's books, I'd like to in the future, but right now I'm just kind of feel like I'm just learning a lot still and having fun with making stationery and stuff like that. So in the future I'm open to doing children's books, but I just know it's like a lot of work too, and finding an agent and all that stuff. But anyways, I felt like making studio vlogs was maybe kind of a next step for me to take, even though I don't really like to be on camera much, and I don't really talk much like in person. I'm pretty quiet and shy, but I thought I would just try this out. So far I'm having a lot of fun like recording video and editing it, learning how to edit. Oh my gosh. But at the time of recording this video, I just had a shop update for Christmas. I've just been packing orders, and I kind of wanted to include little snippets of my life, I guess, too, besides shop stuff. Like, I think we went to go buy like a Christmas tree. It's Christmas time. I love Christmas. I love decorating, and so I included some of that, I think. And yeah, I guess we'll see how this comes out, but I hope you enjoy. So I kind of wanted to start a little section, I guess, in my vlogs. I collect children's books that I find in antique shops, and a lot of my art is inspired by like antique things that I find. Like I just love little like weird things like this. Like I love this guy. He's the best. Actually, I like the other one better. This one. I saw these at an antique shop in Austin. That was June. I've taught myself to like not buy everything that I see. So whenever I buy stuff, I always try to think like, okay, do I need this? Do I already have it? What am I going to do with it? And sometimes I'll go through that whole process and I'm like, okay, I really like it. I could probably put it somewhere, or I can picture where I would put it. And sometimes I still won't get it because I'm like, well, I don't need it. But if I keep thinking about it, then I know that I really want it. So I saw them and I was like, oh, those are super cute. And then I couldn't stop thinking about them. And so I was like, okay, I need to go back. And luckily, when I went back, they were still there, which I'm like, it's kind of like the thing with antique shops. It's either like it's going to be sitting there forever or it's going to be gone like the next time you go. So anyways, yeah, whatever. Long story. So kind of like I was saying, I'm always looking for like vintage children's books, like looking mostly for books that are like from like the 60s, maybe like 50s, 60s, like really mid-century art. I just love like how simple it was. I've always been curious, like did they do everything back then like traditionally? Like did they do anything digitally? Like did they draw digitally? I've always wondered. So I want to show a little book every time. Maybe I vlog, maybe if I get one. So the recent one I got, this one actually shipped from Germany. Yeah, I have no idea what it's called. If you're German out there and can translate. I saw it online. I usually look on like Etsy or eBay. I think this one was from Etsy. But sometimes they'll show like little snippets of the book inside. And so what caught my eye, which also the pages are like cardboard. They posted a picture of this. And I was like, I need you. So I feel like normally I could like explain to you what the book's about, but I honestly have no idea. And even when I look through it, I'm like, I can't tell what's happening. Like it literally goes from like this girl's cooking, like kids walking somewhere with it looks like a shepherd's staff. What's he gonna use that for? He's in a farm. She's outside in the grass. I'm like, I should actually show you they're doing little, what's this called? Ring Around the Rosie. And then this guy's riding a snail. I think this one's really cute too, like dead. And then she's in the ring. Yeah, so like I literally have no idea what this book's about. So I feel like for other books I might explain more. But anyways, I just love like the art. It's just really pretty. And in the back, it's like this little mouse. So it's like super cute. For future book things, I would like to actually explain what's in the book, but this one, because it's in German, I have no idea what it's about. So it's really cute. So I'm going through all my ornaments now to start decorating the tree, and I just kind of wanted to show my little collection, I guess, so far. And honestly, I thought I had more. I don't know why, but anyways, throughout the year I always collect like vintage ornaments, mostly like the old wooden ones. Come on. Yeah, I really love like the old wooden ones. Sorry, that's June playing with some ornaments. June! So I want to show some of my favorite. This one I actually just got. I got this one too recently. This little clown. I'm like, it has nothing to do with Christmas, but this one I feel is like really old. I'm not sure. Last year, This is my first time using it, and I'm pretty sure June broke something off of it. She broke it off the tree, and luckily I found it on time. And this one's really funny. This one I think is my favorite one. I think this one's my favorite one. I found it last year, and I just think it's so unique. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, it's handmade, and I just really love it. I wanted to share this little painting I did the other night when I was feeling really sad. It says, "There are always glimmers of hope." And I posted I think a TikTok and a reel of me painting it. Maybe I'll just flip it around. So yeah, I just been feeling kind of bummed for the past few weeks, I think, because, I don't know, it like feels dumb saying it, but I know I'm not the only one who feels like this. I don't want my happiness to be based off of, you know, likes or comments or shares, whatever, on Instagram. It's definitely hard when that's kind of your job, I guess, or trying to make your job, and you feel like you're not kind of getting back everything that you're putting in. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like I've just been really hard on myself and feeling really discouraged the past few months, I guess, and it was just making me like sad, like going on Instagram and, like, you know, looking at all the numbers and, whoa, like, why is this drop significantly, or like my reach and blah, blah, whatever. And it's annoying, but it is a little thing, I guess, but it's like not really when you're like kind of depending on that, or you, like, you know, you want people to see your work. And I'm very much kind of like perfectionistic, where it's like I want to immediately be good at something when I do it. Like, I don't want to try and like slowly get better. It's like I want to be good at it immediately. And I've always kind of been like that since I was younger. Like, I just tried something and I wasn't good at it, I would just kind of stop, and if I was good at it, then I would just keep doing it. So, like, I was talking to my husband about it yesterday, actually, just feeling like a failure, I guess, in my head. And so we were just like kind of talking through like me feeling like a failure, even though, you know, I'm not. I think it's just like we have these expectations on ourselves a lot of times, and if we're not meeting them, then it's like we're immediately like, oh, I'm horrible at this, or oh, like no one likes my art or whatever. And And I know it's not true because, you know, there's so many people that will comment on my post or buy from my shop and tell me how much they love my artwork and how it brings them joy and everything, and I really appreciate that all the time. And it's just hard when your brain is just kind of like attacking itself. So I don't know, I'm just trying to push through Instagram being dumb, and I know that everybody feels it. Like, I've seen so many people and I've talked to so many people that are like, yeah, the Instagram algorithm really sucks and it's like not going in my favor and you have to be lucky, blah blah. And yeah, I think we all know that Instagram is dumb. So when I painted this, I kind of had the idea of like this little guy floating in this void of sadness, I guess, or like having no ideas, not knowing what to do. And throughout it, I just sprinkled these little like colors, like yellows and reds and whites. And I used that as like having little glimmers of hope, like little colors, I guess. And it's not all just black and darkness. You know, you can still, there's always joy even in the dark. You know, we can always find it. So yeah, that's what this one meant to me.
And it's just tricky. A Twitch about page, and so I want to make sure. Like this patient surgery, but it turns out they have actually died. So once his colleagues were concerned about state and endangering the lives of life and hope, and how it was all big lie. I mean, how do people keep that going? How do you get through your day? How do you sleep at night when you're
ended up editing it on Procreate when I added like a grass background, like he's in a field, and this little apple guy, and I really like it, even though I posted it on Instagram and the algorithm hates me, so literally like no one saw it. But I don't know, I'm just proud of this one. I really like it. Okay, well, thanks for joining me in my first studio vlog. I hope it was fun to watch. I hope to make a lot more, but I guess until next time, I don't really have a good catchphrase right now, but I'll see you later. Bye.